It's untitled because I didn't come up with a story. Tell a story? Yeah. So I manage apartments. So I'm a landlord, and a lot of people hate landlords. And it makes us feel like crap. Like sometimes I'll read the comments on Facebook and I'll just lay in bed and drink and cry. That only happened once. But it was because of something I did. That's why. I'm not going to talk about that tonight. One of the reasons I think that landlords get such a bad name is that we have to deal with so much crappy stuff all the time. One time a lady put a curse on me because I had the audacity to make her pay a late fee when she paid late. I don't know, nothing happened. It was one of those curses that just like haunts you. Like every now and then you're alone and you like remember that happened. Another thing that I really wasn't expecting when I started my job to have to deal with is I never expected to have to ask someone to not urinate out their window. Like 3 times. Different people too. Urination is a common problem in the landlord community. So that's the theme. So the part of the theme, the story, that was just babble to get me some time. So when I first started my job, anyone who knows me knows that I'm really like kind of shy and awkward and kind of uncomfortable. So I was like, yeah, I am. Now you know. So I was like pretty new to my job. I'd only been there like a couple months. I was pretty low level at the time, and it was around Halloween. And my boss told me that I like needed to dress up. Everyone dresses up for Halloween. And I was like, okay, I don't know. I didn't want to do anything like too crazy, just in case no one else dressed up. But I also wanted to fit in, so I felt like I had to get a costume. So that year I went. Sorry. So that year I went as Ron Swanson. So it was a pretty simple costume. It was just jeans, and then I had a long sleeve, like a brown long sleeve polo, like tucked into my jeans. And then my hair, how his hair is, and then I had a big fake mustache. And when I got to work, my boss had not dressed up, which was it was fine. And so I went about my day, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have fun with this, and like no one recognized me. And then I had to deal with this incident. And my boss had been on lunch, and I was still pretty new, so I didn't really know what I was doing. And so what had happened is the night before, one of our residents had attacked his wife, and he had gotten arrested for it, obviously. And his dad came into the office because he had to deal with the situation, and he had to get his son's stuff out of the apartment. And his dad was so like shaken over it, and it was a really like profoundly sad moment to see this like man who was clearly trying to reconcile like his love for his son and the fact that his son had done this absolutely terrible thing and he had no idea what to do with his life. And he's sitting there telling me all this, and I'm sitting there trying to make sure my mustache doesn't fall off in the middle of this conversation. And then it did fall off. When my day started, I was like, this is all just gonna be fun and games. But it was a profoundly embarrassing moment. And so I took the mustache off the rest of the day in case something else happened. But yeah, that's my story.